Alright, so this is what they get. And it's like handpicked. It's a two.
Oh, and do you need that?
It's not a maybe not favorite place. I think my style in the least is kind of different. There's different stuff.
Really?
Yes.
That's nice. I love that. Sounds so good.
These songs, they can be like very clean and like it's just that no. Okay, so they can be very clean and they can be a little difficult to play because I'm just like playing the chord.
Yeah.
Oh, this is dying. So I'm like playing the chord in a note. But the good thing about this is that it makes me think about chords, which is those combinations,
Right.
and like how they sound together. So like A7, you know.
And so let's see if we could do this. And because I know this is a huge, long, like mathematical equation. So would you like be able to explain what what did you say A7 or whatever? So when you're looking at the chords, or so let's like do D. You know the D chord. Or I guess any chord really. What makes it a 7? You know what I mean?
This was it. So the seventh, so there's technically I think 12 different combinations. So you have 12 pitches, right? Like which are the notes on a chromatic scale.
Yeah.
And you have technically 8 octaves.
Okay.
So, this is an E and this is an E. They're just octaves apart.
Right.
And then when you're combining those notes, those 12 notes, I think there's 12 types of combinations you can make or something like that. I'm not sure the number.
Okay.
But at least you have like, you have majors, you have minors, And then you have sevenths, and you have minor sevenths,
Yeah.
and that's his block. And you have ninths, you have 11ths. So it's major seven, major or minor seven. There's ninth, I'm not sure there's major or minor ninth, but there's an 11th chord. There's fifth,
And that's just, is it,
like perfect, like,
so you're not using, it's different finger structure.
So for each
Based
one,
on
for each one of them, yeah. So technically, each one of them you have not a shape, but like a rule. For example, a major is the first note you're playing on whichever pitch you're playing. So like you pick a pitch, so like say C, and then you have the first, the third, and the fifth.
Okay.
So like C, so if you go C, C sharp, D, D sharp, E, F. So C, 1, 2, 3, and we go third would be the G note.
No way.
Something like that.
So
Like what I've read, the thing is that I've read different stuff.
it's frustrating online because like it's that's like where I've gotten stuck, like, and this is why it's helping me so much to hear you say it, because like it's hard to read about if you don't know. Like, I'm a visual person, you know what I mean? So like it's hard to know what they're talking about when you're reading it in a paragraph, and like you said, like everything says it a little bit differently, so it gets super complicated.
Well,
But that
yes and no, but that's the thing. So when I'm playing like Brazilian music in chords as I've learned to play them.
Yeah.
The good thing about that is exactly that, I get to pick on the different notes all together and play them. So like, so that's an A7 major. And I'm gonna do it.
Show me your regular A.
A.
A is the 3, and then an A7 major is what?
You basically take one note out.
Oh, okay.
And that can be because you may be taking a note out, but then you may be picking, like another string could be like whole thing.
Okay.
Because they're notes, they're
Right,
that you want. And technically, because you have 5 fingers,
Right.
you can have up to a combination of 5 fingers to make a chord,
Wow, okay.
right?
And they have to be, and do those notes, is that where chord families come in? Or is that something really different?
Chord family?
Yeah.
Like in what sense?
So like our friend Ricky always tells me, learn the chord families. It's basically like how you just did this song and you're like, the chords are E, whatever, E, A, G, or whatever. Those chords are all.
You mean like as in like, oh, this is a C, this is a D, or something like that?
So like, as far as I was understanding from him is like, like those are in the same family. So if you're writing, I feel like it's more of a writing song for some reason. But like you wouldn't, like a song where you're playing A minor, you maybe wouldn't like maybe A minor isn't in the same chord family as E, and I don't know that, but like, so if you're playing and you're like E, A minor, it would sound like bleh, like not so good.
I don't know.
I don't either.
I don't know. I've known that from experience. Like their sounds that together they sound consonant. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like I think
Well,
C,
even
like you said, C, G, and blah blah blah.
Yeah,
Like
exactly. Like you see that
like
when you look up chords,
okay.
you see
I'm not gonna look at the lyrics for Knocking on Heaven's Door, but this is the C and a G.
It's just staging.
I can't use it like simple, like let's look at this. Like, because the thing is, like, if you're just playing 2 notes, it becomes boring, right?
Right, exactly. That's what I want.
And so that's the idea where I'm saying that it's like,
then you can
the
start
way I
adding a
learned to
little
play
flair.
with, like, just playing with chords can be like, I feel like it can become plain.
Yeah,
But
for sure.
it sounds good, like,
It can
but
hold it. But I want
like
especially where like I guess like my guys like call like say my instruments or my what do they call them, like accessory or something like where it's where they're all strumming and like all their arms are going like this. I should maybe be going like doing something
depends
different
on
to
the
like
style,
that.
though. It depends on
Yeah.
the style of music you're playing.
Like that would sound good, I think. I'm gonna turn the
That's a D.
I'm gonna turn the tuner around so I can. I don't know, leave
I
it on.
think you need to place it like on the.
No, I'm gonna put it on you so that I can see what you're playing
Oh,
because I can't hear. Like I'm still trying to figure out how to hear it by ear. So yeah, it's gonna pick up what you're playing and I'll be able to see it.
Okay.
Cool. That's great. That's actually I never thought to do that. That's a good idea.
So that's so like so I learned chords. I learned string length, position of notes, and I know that ultimately what you're doing as in reading a sheet music is playing a note and a beat and a time and a tempo, right?
That's all says that all to you in a. Oh wow, interesting.
You know what I'm saying? So technically, essentially, like, why couldn't you do this playing like one string at a time? So I started playing with that and also playing with the techniques entirely.
Right.
Like, and I think this comes like also in other string instruments, like I think this is technically like this would be the rhyme, but then like there's the hammer on,
Oh, yeah,
hammer
yeah.
on, pull off as well.
I like the way those sounds like. I like had a hard time getting that. Like with my
Or then a bend, or then a bend.
sometimes I feel like it's too high.
Yeah.
You have to do the mouth thing. It makes my mouth do the bend.
So you see like how I started practicing different things?
Yeah.
So
And I need to just do that more.
yeah, so I started mixing that, and then the third addition that I had, so I think that what I learned was like chords, and then the essence, which is, like reading sheet music, which is a note in a time, in a beat, right? In a time.
I never knew that.
In a tempo. Right?
Now, what's the difference between a tempo and a beat?
I don't know. I'm saying like I'm just like regurgitating like the way you usually talk.
Right.
I'm just saying like it's okay. A beat is like the.
Oh, and then the tempo is like the speed of it. Maybe. I think I'm right. Let's do that. Hey, Dave, come play with us. Help us. We're learning. We can't hear anything. We can't play over your
He's probably dead.
What's the difference between a tempo and a beat?
A beat is the music itself, the rhythm.
Okay, so.
Tempo is the speed.
Oh, yes.
See, that sounds
So
like.
beat and what are the same?
The beat and
Rhythm.
rhythm.
Okay. So the next.
Do you want to wake up and play with us now?
Oh, well.
So technically, the idea is like.
Oh, bad. It's gonna sound great.
I gotta go home soon. I still have an hour drive.
So technically, the idea is like.
Oh God, why would you do that?
And then rhythm, it's just how closely together you put like the notes, so you can actually make a. So sometimes I like to pick at like a certain riff just goes to my head, so like.
That's so cool.
so I started.
So it's so like trippy. I love just listening to it. It's fun.
So I just, like what you get, it's like and if you know, you may recognize or something you can recognize. I feel like it's a bass line
Yeah.
in a song. It's
Yeah,
just
yeah, yeah.
a sequence like that. But then when I started doing like riffs themselves,
Yeah.
I started to notice, for example, it's a chromatic scale, but the guitar is technically set up in fifths, right?
Okay.
So like this is the same note as the one below.
Ooh, say that again.
So
So on the 5th fret.
Yep.
This note
should be
is the same. These two should.
if you press the fifth note, so like this is right now in E, well with the standard tuning.
Right.
So E, right? E, F sharp, G sharp, A. So this is, it's your second from the bottom. It's the same.
Oh.
A.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
A. Yep. So A, right? So A. So that's what I'm saying. So this is an A because you're playing an open A, and the major like strings on the like. So
And
A.
how did say that again? The first thing you said about like the 5th, so like
So okay. So like A, right? So you count it with me. So F, G, A. So this is an A.
F, G, A.
So if I press A, so in the 5th here, it's the same as the open on the bottom.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Oh no shit. Oh my god.
No way I look at it.
I need to write this down.
I'm talking all the different ways that I'm like that.
Comic.
I'm writing it on my blog about it.
Give me that. Well, then give me the name of your blog and give me that bomb pen so I can probably steal
No
it.
way I look at it. So each string is like, it's just a key. It's a piano.
Yeah, that's how like it. That's
Yeah,
how they
the whole
learn
thing.
Spanish.
Starting from a different.
But here's the thing.
And the black keys are like the sharps, right?
Yep.
Okay, on this. It's like a fucking sweat box in here. Did you go sit outside? It's gorgeous. What's your blog thing?
I text you.
Oh, you did awesome. Okay.
And then, like from that, right? So from that, I learned from my ex about scales,
Right. That's like what I'm learning right now, kind of, but I haven't.
which is like different kinds of scales. So like,
And yeah, so there's just so many, and you just pick one. Is that how you do it?
I'm not sure, but it's probably like some sort of like rationality to that. That's
Right,
interesting, like how this mic. I think it's going like on an alternating current or something.
And it's like air.
Because it's like it airs out for like 5 seconds and then
Yeah.
it's cutting off. And so like in a scale, and that's like I like to play that with like a backing track because it shows like the name of the scale and also the notes in the scale. So in that sense, I'm not just looking at a string.
right.
I'm not
Trying to
looking
guess
at
or
a
whatever.
chord.
Yeah.
And I'm looking at all these notes. So I know that this is A. If I'm here, this here it's gonna be D.
Right. Okay.
And this one's gonna be G. And this one is B. Somewhere around here.
And you skip that one because of the sharp, right? Because there's no
No,
B sharp.
Yeah.
And that's why you go. So that's why you went up to like the 6th fret instead of doing it on the 5th.
I think that's where it is.
Oh, that makes so much sense now. Okay.
Yeah, because listen, I just did, right? So I'm gonna talk, play. Now if I press this, so it's on 6th.
That's crazy. Cause what was the one they had to skip over? What that note? So that would have been.
So this is
G.
G.
Yeah, that makes so much sense.
G A.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
So G A F G. No. It's G. G sharp. Okay. A sharp. B. B sharp. No, B sharp. That's C. So technically this is B. Because this is J. G sharp, A sharp, B. So B